Welcome back. Your dreams were your ticket out. Welcome back to that same old place that you laughed about. Let's do this. Hello. Welcome. I'm back. Welcome to Famous Cartoonist Draws Things. This is a division, a section, if you will, of the famous show called Famous Cartoonist Says Things. Today, I will draw things for you. Today, I'm going to draw stuff. I'm going to talk about stuff. I'm going to show you things. I'm working on some commissions. And I've been busy the last few weeks. I apologize for not being here for you. Let's see what you guys are saying. The people are here. Supersize here. Good to see you, Sai. Says, oh yeah, I missed you. Deep Red. When are you making superpowers? Book number 2. I don't know, man. I don't know if superpowers are going to happen or not. I'm trying to get... Oh no, I'm trying to get my music going here. But something's not something's not happening. Let me see. I'm trying to get the Gordy style music in the background. Oh, I see what's happening. Let me see. Let me get this cranked up for you again. There we go. The background is now in the background. You guys still hear me good? Yeah, man. I've been busy, man. I've been doing stuff. I've been catching up on deadlines. I miss you too, man. Tommy's here. The captain, the good captain is here. Welcome back. Thank you, Anthony. You're a good man. Jennifer. Hello, Art. How are you? I'm good. Thank you. Good to see you, Jennifer. That's too bad. Yeah, I don't think... the stuff I'm doing for DC Comics now is Super Pets. I'm working on Super Pets, and I'm working on, that's about it with DC Comics. But I'm working on a lot of other things. No worries about your absence. The masses understand. Yeah, man, I had to catch up on stuff. I had to draw like 50 pages of Drew and Jot, and I'm down to my last page, page 200. It'll be coming. Scotty Smith's here. Yo, Scotty Smith. Andrew Clark's, hello. What is being drawn today? Today, I'm going to draw some swamp type, marshy, mossy type creatures. I have many commissions to do. But first of all, I got my swig. Here's the swig. It's my big mug. Big mug with my straw. Got my reference material just in case I need it. But normally for these guys, I do not need material references. I'm going to draw Man-Thing and Swamp Thing together. But this is a commission, and by the commissioner's request, he does not want them fighting. They're not going to be fighting. They're going to be enjoying each other's company. And henceforth, they were enjoying a pizza together. That's what he said. How about having them enjoy a pizza? Like, okay. So I'm going to have pizza included in this drawing. But the last few weeks, man, I've been pressing for deadlines. It's been a little crazy. It's been a little crazy because, time does not stand still. Even though we think time moves slow for us, time does not move slow. So I had to buckle down, as they say, get some things done, man. I had to wanted to finish some things. I got books due by the end of this month, and I have books due that are just coming out soon. Soon meaning between now and next year. I just want to get stuff done, and I want to get stuff done so I could work on the next thing. And so it's a strange game that we must play, but I wanted to finish Drew and Jot, which I'm almost there, man. I drew all the pages. I have to color them still, but I'm doing really well. I'm on page 200. I did all the pages over the week, the last 3 pages, and I ran out of steam last night. So I couldn't quite finish the whole book. So I'm going to do that after I do this. But I wanted to do a live stream today to come back to the masses, man. The masses need to... I miss you guys. I miss the masses. We need to see what's happening with the masses. And I got my glass holes today. Look, I got them. I didn't forget them upstairs. So today's episode will not have footsteps and stairs going up the stairs. So I'm gonna have him eating a pizza, but this is kind of might be a lot of pencil lines on here. But I need the Swamp Thing in there because I always picture Swamp Thing was bigger, right? I always thought he was bigger. Bigger than, Man Thing's bigger than Swamp Thing. That's what I always imagined. But I do have some Swamp Thing and Man Thing figures that are big. They're over there somewhere. I have my figures over there. I have the Swamp Thing. I can't even see them, but I know they're over there. But I know I have a Swamp Thing figure that has realistic skin, which is kind of weird. He's all gooey. He's sticky. And I don't know if he was supposed to be sticky, but it works. They found a way, like when you get those action figures that have, that the plastic starts getting sticky and tacky over the years. Well, Hasbro has figured out a way how to use that to their advantage. And they said, we're going to make a Swamp Thing figure since the plastic gets sticky anyway. And that's what they did. So he's all sticky. It's true. And I'm playing Gordy's music a little bit quieter these days because I'm starting to get copyright struck on his music. But it makes sense because Gordy's now on different platforms. His music's on different platforms. It's on Spotify and it's on other things like that. So I told him, why am I getting struck? And he told me that's why. Because now it's a copyrighted artistic piece. It's like, all right. So I was actually proud of him. His first copyright strike. So I'm playing it a little quieter, so it's a little disguised in the background. It's a little disguised in the background, and maybe I could get away with it. If I keep talking over the music, that's when they can't hear you. I hear you, man, but I can't hear you, man. Know what I mean? I think you guys do know what I mean. I'm going to have the Swamp Thing, the Man Thing behind him, holding his piece of pizza. And this is New York style because they're big triangle shapes. Could be deep dish, Chicago deep dish. Maybe it is Chicago deep dish. So you got to make sure they don't overlap. I'm going to erase. Normally I don't erase. Famous Cartoonist doesn't make many mistakes. I make changes. I change my mind. But in this case, I erased the lines because they were in my way. I'm going off of memory for this guy too. I think this piece is going to be a lot of it's going to look better inked because I'm going to let the ink do its thing. This is true. They're eating on a stump. I hope this is good. Hope this is a good commission. Can you guys see it? It's going to be hard to see. I don't know if I like it. It's going to be too clumpy. I kind of like when the team, maybe if I go this way, it might be better. Let's see. This one needs to be like, maybe if I do this, what if I did? Yeah, this might be better. Yeah, this will be better. I'm going to go this way. This way they have both drawings. So the drawing on this side, he's getting this drawing too. See? I'm getting a little rusty, man. No, I'm not. I'm drawing standing up right now. Yeah, this will be better. You can see the characters more. Because the other one, the man thing was obscured behind. He was obscured behind the swamp thing. So you can't see him as much. And you can't tell what's going on from a distance. This is gonna look better. The layout for this will be better. So then they could both be equal size. It's like a Marvel DC cover. They team up, they want all their guys the same size. The Swamp Thing's almost like it looks more squatchy. It looks more squatchy than the man thing. I don't know how the top of his head looks. Yeah, this layout, I'm more comfortable with this. And also, I've been working on Super Pets, man. I got more Super Pet books I'm doing. I'm real happy with that. I like working Super Pets. And I'm finishing up Gilbert number 4. Gilbert book 4. I got to get that done by the end of April, which I'm cutting it close, of course. It'll probably be done in May, but I'm doing my best. But man, I want to finish all these books so I can do more. It's weird, huh? I want to finish books so I can do more books. It's true, though. It's all true. It's all true, man. It's Truman and True Man. It's True Man. Okay, this guy. I'm going to have his pizza up here. He's going to be looking at it. See, because then I could do this. Let's see. I don't like that either. But see, it adds to it. See? Yeah, that's good. I got a Swamp Thing figure on her. Man Thing. I remember buying them. I remember buying them from Toy du Jour. Maybe they look at each other. Yeah, they're going to look at each other. This way they're both aware of their team-up capability. All right, that's pretty good. See, it's real loosely penciled, but I'm very comfortable with the way it looks. This one I'm not. This one's okay. Nah, this one's better. Going with this. Now, I want to show you guys what I did. This ink bottle I bought when my kids were babies. And next September, my son's going to college. So he's 17 right now. It says 2001. So actually, I bought this probably before they were born. No, I bought this. I know I bought this when I was starting Tiny Titans. And it's almost finished. I got about this much ink left in here. So I want to show you. I made history this week during my time off where you guys missed me. I bought a brand new bottle. Mint condition. Never opened. Look at what's going to look like its brother soon. It's going to get beaten up. But while I was there and I paint shopped, I bought a bunch of paint because I painted that Catwoman piece. That was the last live stream I did. I painted Catwoman and Batman. And I bought new colors for that one. Time to open the ink. This is an old bottle, so I still need to... Oh, man. Oh, yeah, there it is. Whew. Rough, man, rough. Artists must need tools. I should shake it up a little bit. I'm doing what I can here, man. I'm glad you guys stuck around. I'm glad you rejoined me in my quest to bring peace and justice and sanity to the masses. And artwork. I'm working on a lot of cool stuff right now, man. I'm working on, I had to take a break to catch up on things. But I'm working on making some toys right now. I'm making some Mego custom toys. So they're not mass produced. They're going to be customized. Probably really, really low runs. But we're working on some Powers in Action Mego style figures right now, which I'm real happy with. They're coming out really well, really cool. My buddy Troy Younger, he's usually watching these shows. He's here. Oh, I see. There's a lot of things in the back. Troy Younger's usually watching the show. He's a fan of the famous Cartoonist says things. He's designing all the heads, which are going to be awesome, man. I can't wait. It's going to be cool. Okay, let's get into this. Let's get into the things, the Man-Thing versus Swamp-Thing. But they're not battling. They're having a pizza eating challenge. And of course, no reference. I'm going to go for it, man. I'm just going to see what happens. And once again, I'm using toothy paper. This paper has some tooth and some girth. Does it have girth? It doesn't have girth, Baltazar. No, it doesn't have girth. But it could. What if it did? What if my paper had girth? It'd be real thick paper. It'd be like drawing on a block of wood. I paint on wood, so maybe that's girthy paper. You're getting weird, Baltazar. I know, man. I took a break, but the critic did it, man. He was still here. Critic was here. Selma was here, the vampire. She embraced the break. You're taking a break. You are now mine, Baltazar. That's what she said. She goes, I'm going to get you. She's into me. The Salma Hayek vampire is really into me. She likes to smell me, though. It's like when you smell your soup or food before you eat it. That's kind of what it's like. What are you doing, Salma? She's like, quiet, you. But she says it in Spanish. Is that cállate? She's mean to me, yeah. She teaches me all the bad Spanish words. Well, they're good. They might be good, depending on what you think. Let's see. I'm going to make... See, I'm worried his eyes are going to look... Nah, I'm not worried. Just get in there, man. Just do it. Shut up and draw, Baltazar. Just got to go with it. Got to see what happens. The masses are waiting. The masses don't care. The masses care, but they're like, just do it, man. I know, man. I hear you. I wanted to make it look like they're pupils, but the black part is like a shadow on a glossier surface. You know what I mean? Let's see. Yeah, that looks good. I don't know. I'm experimenting, man. Do some experimentation. And I want to thank everybody for reaching out. A few of you reached out and asked me if I'm okay. And that's kind of cool. That's how I know. The masses miss me. People are asking, hey, man, you all right? Haven't seen you for a while. Friends, fans, masses, people from the masses. Like, yeah, I'm doing good. I was just really busy. And, like, if I get a late start during the day because I'm up all night, then it screws off my whole day of planning on drawing. Like a lot of people say, I'm going to get up today and I'm going to draw for 8 hours and I'll be good. Well, that'll work, but it's never 8 hours straight for me. It's always, I got to do different things. So if I'm not done with live streaming or working by 3 o'clock or so, by 3:30, my life takes another turn. It's like I have to do a bunch of things. And by 3:30, between 3:30 and 8 o'clock is when it's mostly dad stuff, family time. Got to do stuff. As Mr. Baltazar. So anytime before 3 o'clock, I have a lot of time. And anytime after 8 o'clock at night, I have time. So that's why I had to catch up, man. I had to do stuff. It's like I'm running low on my schedule, my plan, my timing. I had to schedule my time a little better. But I'm doing okay because I don't know, I'm just doing it. Just doing it. That's it. I don't know what to say. Sometimes you just got to do it. Got to get in there and do it. Get in there, get in there. I know. Shut up and paint, Baltazar. There it is. There's the swamp monster man thing. Man thing. Why is he a man thing? He could be a human. Maybe that's what they mean. Short for human. Where is he a man? Is he male? He might be. He might be. There he is. The man thing. I bet the thing probably wanted that. That's kind of an insult, though. It could just be the thing or the man thing. It's like somebody doesn't know what to call him. He's some kind of man thing. Maybe his name is like Emmett. Hello. My name is Emmett. Call me Steve. You know, what if his name is Steve? Call me Steve. His name's not Steve, Baltazar. Could be. What if it is, though? What if his name's Steve? What if he's just not telling everybody because they're so used to calling him man thing? Could be Steve. I think it wants to be Steve. His name's not Steve, man. What if his name's Arthur? It could be Arthur right there. It'd be good. What if Swamp Thing? What's Swamp Thing's real name? He's got to have a real name because in some Secret Origins he was a man, wasn't he? And then others he was born from the forest. Like I gave him a butt chin. I gave him a little butt crack chin. I'm letting the brush do its thing, man. That's what's happening right now. Let's see, I'm going to give him, he's going to hold his pizza. I drew a Super Pets Swamp Thing comic, or a Swamp Thing kids book a while ago. In the first batch, which was kind of cool. So I got to design and create some Super Pets for Swamp Thing. He took a bite right out of the tip of the pizza slice. Look at that. The best part of the pizza is that pointy piece. No, it's not, Baltazar. It's the crust. See, I know some people like crust. Some people like the flaming hot tip of the pizza. You don't know what you're talking about, Baltazar. I know, sometimes I get things wrong, you know. I know. But this is a good commission because you're going to get the sketch on the other side of this. 2 sketches. It could be a good thing, right? It's a good thing, man. These are the Swamp Things, man things, phalanges. The The man thing's phalanges. I gotta catch up on these commissions. I have a few paintings to go. I have like 3 of them I have to paint that are on the dock. Is that what they say? On the agenda, on the list of things to do. And I have about 7 of these, 7 ink dry. I have a lot. I have quite a few. And I forget which order they come in. I mean, I could check because I print out, like when I get a PayPal order, I print them out and I put them in on my table. I have a shipping receiving department in my art studio here. I have an area where I print out my orders from online and I fill them and go to the post orifice. I have to go to the post orifice soon. I don't know if I'm going to go today, but I got to go this week. I go every week. I go about 2, 3 times sometimes. 2, 3 times. I'm mailing things to the masses. The person who ordered my Justice League Avengers piece that was on eBay, it's going out this week, man. So thank you for your patience. It's weird because like I got to do a lot of stuff, but I forget to do a lot of stuff because I'm doing other stuff. So I had to make an old guy list. I got an old guy list that's sitting right next to my computer, right when I work every day. Yoko Chips is calling right now. Yoko Chips has to wait. I'm going to show you. See, it says Yoko Chips. John Suntress Yoko Chips is calling. It's going to say or John Suntress or Johnny Yoko. It's calling right now. I didn't expose his number, just his name. So I'm sorry, Yoko Chips. He was probably just calling to talk, or sometimes he calls me so he could test his equipment. Or just talk. Like I said, man, I haven't been around anywhere for a little while just because I'm trying to catch up on things. And it's important that, you know, I hang out with the family too. So they've seen me every day. I don't go hiding from them. When I go online, it's just I focus, try to get stuff done. So I've been doing that, which is cool. And I got a lot done. And I picked up a few new little gigs here and there. They're not little. They're just, I guess they seem little because they're not comic book gigs. And they don't require me drawing like 15 panels for a page. You know, I could just draw one drawing and that's the whole project, which is cool. And I had a few pitch meetings. I got contracts. I got things that I have to sign and turn back. Send back, I mean. Not turn back, send back. So things are moving and grooving here in the famous cartoonist world. Moving and grooving, man. It's true. So those who are concerned, thank you. But I am fine. Just busy, crazy. Getting stuff done, not messing around. NFT, NFA, that's what we call it. Not F-wording around. That's right. Shut up, Baltazar. I know, shut up and draw. I'm trying to get some more t-shirt designs on Threadless too. I'm working on some. The next one I'm going to put is called Chicken Heralding. I'm doing a Harold's Chicken shout out, but it's not Harold's Chicken because I don't want another copyright strike. So it's going to be Chicken Heralding of my own design. don't sound funny, Baltazar. But it is. It's going to be good. See, these are the pieces they took right here. Telling you guys stuff. Oh, also, I have series 3 of my prints, my painting prints. I will have them up soon. I have them in. I'm still autographing them all. Maybe I'll get a set and write on them today on this live stream, this live show. But I have to finish this show by 3:30 because that's when my life takes a turn. The life, everyday life of the famous cartoonist. It's like the second shift starts. Things happen at 3:30. And there's also something special. I'm planning something special for Tuesdays. But I don't want to reveal it yet. Not that because it won't happen. I just don't want to reveal it yet. I got to do some things before I reveal what it is. Tuesdays are going to be special days here on Famous Cartoonist Says Things. It's going to be fun. You guys are going to like it. You're going to say, hey, Famous Cartoonist, that was pretty special. That thing you did on Tuesday. Are you doing it again next Tuesday? And I'm going to say, yeah, that's going to be my official Tuesday thing. I got to get it rolling. I got to set it up first, as they say in the biz. They do say that in the biz. Because we're all in the biz right now. What kind of biz are you in, Baltazar? No, I'm in all kinds of business. I'm in people's business. Get out of my business. Yeah. It's all true. I'm winging this, as they say. Who says that? Nobody says that, Baltazar. They are saying it. People are talking about us right now. Talking about what we're doing. Oh yeah, I got something like. It's no big deal if you don't do it, but might as well try. I put up a link on my Facebook page for Ringo Award nominees. So if you like my work or you like any of my comics, feel free to nominate me for a Ringo Award. I never did this before. I never campaigned for an award, so this is all I'll say about it. But if you want to nominate me, that's cool. I never won a Ringo Award. I've never been nominated for Ringo. But Ringo kind of replaced the Harvey Awards in the Baltimore show. Harvey Awards moved to New York, I think. I don't know what happened in Harvey Awards exactly. I think they moved to New York and they're doing their thing there, but I haven't heard anything about that too much. But the Ringos are real cool. They're, I think they're comic book pros and fans could vote and nominate and stuff. So if you want to, if you feel like it, you can nominate your famous cartoonist. Go on my website and check out which books you like, or if you have a book that you enjoyed over the years, just nominate it again. Tiny Titans, Gilbert, Archimaniacs, Superman of Smallville, Drew and Jot. Book 1 is out there for nomination, available for nomination. I got three Gilbert books out there. This is the first time I've ever said, hey, I hope I get nominated. Because normally when I get nominated for stuff, it's always a surprise. And I, of course, when the nominations are announced, I look, is my name on there? And if I'm not, I'm like, okay, that's all right. But if I am, it's like, man, that's cool. Powers in Action, that's available. That'd be cool if Powers in Action got recognized as like real superhero universe. It is real, but the masses don't know. My peeps know, but the masses, like the people who make Marvel movies, those guys, they need to read it. Because Powers in Action it's the comics I've always wanted to read as a kid that I never was able to. It's always the stories I wanted to do. Henceforth, creating Powers in Action. I did it in high school. These are characters that I wrote in high school, created in high school. And I'm finally getting around to it. And it all happened because a few years ago, my daughter is now 15. When she was about 10, she said, she was in my art studio with me, just hanging out. And she found my old books. I have a book rack. I have a comic rack over there. It has all my comics. I have two spinner racks behind me that you see on the drawing shows, and I have a comic rack, a flat against the wall over there. That one particularly has my early works. A lot of my stuff from high school. My sketchbooks are over there. I have a lot of notes, my homemade comics, and it's kind of cool. So she said, she started reading stuff, and she asked me, she found my old high school books that I made. She said, did you make these? I said, yes, I did. She went, oh, cool. Because my kids, when they get comics and they ask me if I made it, if I made this comic, they'll read it. If I didn't make it, they'll scan through it and then usually put it down because they like reading the books I made. You know, because my writing, I don't know, they dig it. So she started reading my books. And she said, wait a minute, you made these? You said you made these in high school? I'm like, yeah. So she looked at the date on a cover, and it said 1986. She went and said, it says you made this in 1986? I'm like, yeah. She goes, wait, when were you born? I said, 1968. So I see her, she's on the floor reading the comic, but she's doing the math. She's counting her fingers, she's doing the math. She goes, you were 16 when you made this comic? I'm like, yeah. She goes, but why is it good? And I'm like, I don't know. I guess I knew how to make comics. And then she says, wow, you're not much older than I am. I'm like, nope. So after she read it, she goes, those were good. You should do that again. You should make more comics. I said, I do make comics. And then she says, no, make these guys, make these superheroes. I'm like, oh, you're right. And that was it. I started making, I started redesigning the characters, and I started pitching them around, and people started digging them. And I started getting responses. And that's when Action Lab said, yeah, man, we'll publish it, man. So that's why the first volume came out with Action Lab. So hopefully Action Lab will be around for the next volume. I'm not sure what's going on with them as of yet, but I know my Big Alien Moon Crush will be coming out with them. So I think it's coming out in August. That's what they were saying. August, September, July or something. It's going on the schedule. I got to find out. I got to find out more. So that's the story of Powers in Action. My kid read it and said, you should do this again. And I said, okay, I will. Now I'm into it. Now I started rewriting the stories. It's real cool. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm letting the ink do its thing. There's a black area in his abdomen. Just trying to pop it out a little bit. Make it pop, man. Make it pop. But Powers in Action is real cool. I got volume 2 I'm working on. I'm writing stories right now. I'm thumbnailing them in my sketchbook. And I have a brand new sketchbook I just bought that I just broken in. I started drawing it in this weekend. I started making it. And it's going to have Powers in Action stories in there. But I have celebrity pinups in the next volume 2. I have a pinup by Scott, what's his name? Scott Collins? Man, I can't remember his name now. Yeah, Scott Collins. Then I have a pinup by DeWitt, no. How come I can't think of their names? Troy, no, younger. Daryl Young. And I have a pinup by Justin Castaneda. Who else? Jason May. It's mostly I wasn't trying to remember the names. I was trying to remember the pieces of art. I'm thinking backwards. I'm thinking of the art. And I'm like, who drew that one again? So Daryl Young, Jason May, Justin Castaneda, and Scott Collins. Scott Collins, I reached out to him, and he was real cool. I might have met him sometime before, but I've always been a big fan of that guy. So meeting him for real, like writing to him and stuff, it was cool. So we trade pinups. So these guys' pinups will be out there. I don't want to share them yet because I want them to be in the book. Maybe after the book comes out, I'll share them. But the book's not coming out till hopefully by the end of this year. Hopefully by the end of this year, I'll be able to share Powers in Action Volume 2 with the masses. That'd be real cool. You just talk all the time, Baltazar. I know, man. Saying a lot of stuff. This looks like a clean, smooth Swamp Thing. He's looking smooth. I'm going to dirty him up a little bit. Give him some grass stains. Give him some extra hair sticking out. Grass don't have hair, Baltazar. I know this is kind of like I don't know what it is, but he has it. He's moist. He's always moist, this guy. He's always got moss growing on him. I'm going to give him some puddle. Give him some moisture. Look at it. He's got moisture. Sometimes that's what you need is a bit moisture to help you out. Help you through your day. Might feel better if you weren't so dry. I can't watch your show anymore, Baltazar. Used to be a family show. Well, it's like moisturizing, you know. You buy that giant pink bottle. You can moisturize your skin. So everyone in your family will love you again. What are you talking about, Baltazar? All right, I'm gonna make this leg, put this leg in shadow. Might look cool. I only do stuff because I think it will look cool. There's no rules. If there are rules, I don't think I'm following them. Ink with a brush. How's it look? Is it cool? Swamp thing. The thing of the swamp. That's what he is. You're a thing of the swamp, Baltazar. Man, you guys are harsh. That critic, man. He's out for blood. Blood and justice. All right, let's see. The swamp thing. I gotta see if Yoko Chips left me a voicemail. Did he? I think he did. Yoko Chips. Nah, he didn't. It just says somebody called you. Now's the time. If you have it, now's the time to swig. Swig with me. Oh, that's refreshing. This is my first cold beverage of the day. I've been drinking coffee since about noon. About 11. I don't know what time I got going here. Well, it was about 11. But I went outside on my deck and I reflected. I went outside for a bit of reflection. The dog was out there. It was nice and quiet. I just listened to the sounds of the backyard. Because normally you're like, I'm going to go outside for some peace and quiet. And I thought to myself, I said, self, I wonder how quiet it really is out here. And so I took my phone and I recorded a memo. And I recorded it where I didn't speak. I just let it record for 30 seconds to see what sounds I picked up. Then I played it back. And it was quite noisy out there. Even though it's I'm in the backyard, but there were lawnmowers, there were airplanes, there were chimes, wind chimes, there were birds, and there was just men working. I heard hammering, I heard just things, noises, things being dropped, car doors being closed. So the peace and quiet that I experienced wasn't really peace and quiet at all. But it was content for me. I was okay with all of it. But it's just weird how I just thought about that. How quiet is it? And then I'm going to play it back and listen. And it was quite noisy. It's quite noisy. It's kind of like I did that also in a restaurant. I was with friends. I'm like, oh, this is a nice place, nice and quiet. And then I'm going to play it. I'm going to record it, see what happens. And you can hear all kinds of stuff, man. Kinds of stuff in the background. And it's kind of cool. It's kind of cool background noise. Like if you want to do a video with just background noise, I kind of like that sometimes. When I would do those famous cartoonist says things, short videos. And a lot of times I would go to a place that has a little bit of noise in the background. Because it feels like you're in a place. It gives the video ambiance. Say that together, class. Ambiance. Is that a word? Sounds like it would have been Beyonce's sister. Here's Beyonce and her co-star, Ambiance. Is that true? It's not right, Balthazar. That wasn't nice. Sorry, but that's what it sounds like. I don't know what you're talking about. Maybe not. The masses are laughing. I know Troy Younger's laughing right now. Even though if he's not watching live, people watch it on the replay. And so will D. Brad, Anthony Latch, Scotty Smith. They're all here, man. They're all here. I'm going to read your comments soon. But it's way over there. The comments are way over there. I can see my TV screen, computer screen. I can see the comments coming in. And it looks like there's at least, it's either a 5 or a 9 people watching. But I'm still amazed how many people watch the shows. Whether they're live or not, I'm grateful. And it all counts as at the end of the viewing stream. It'll say 78 people tuned in today. Like, oh, that's cool. They're tuning in to view. Famous Cartoonist says things. Famous Cartoonist draws things. I'm going to reveal things today, too. I got a few packages over the last few weeks. I'm going to show you what I got. Probably at the end, or when it's break time for this. So far, I feel good. I haven't drawn with ink, pen and ink in about 2 weeks, so it feels good. Not even pen and ink, brush. It's not a pen, Balthazar. I know, man, I know. I hear you, man, I hear you. I don't know what I'm doing here, but I want to make these bone things, whatever he has, that's his face. His face is dripping. I want to have that pop out a little bit. So I want to make it dark behind it. That's what makes him the man thing. So you got 3 mandibles hanging. Is that what they are? Mandibles? It's not what it means, Balthazar. Making stuff up again. But It did feel good to sit out there today and reflect. I didn't have my sketchbook with me. All I had was my cup of coffee. And I was watching the dog. Dog ran outside. And it's real different. The dog's real different when it's just me home. He's real chill. He doesn't care about anything. He doesn't move. He's lifeless. But when I open the door, he runs out there, but he runs real calmly. But he runs almost like protection. He runs up to the fence, looks out, runs to the gate, looks out. It's like he's saying to me, "I got it, man. The circumference is is clear. We're on lockdown, man." That's what he's saying. He said, "We're good. There's nothing happening over there. So you could continue with your reflection." Then I started singing Diana Ross. Reflections of the way life used to be. That's what happened. That's what happened today, folks. And then he comes back. The dog comes back and doesn't sit by me. He sits near me, meaning also on the deck. But he sits in the sunlight and lays there for a little bit. And then he goes in because I leave the door ajar. Like a jar of pickles. I leave it ajar. So the dog doesn't want to make me get off my chair. If it's warm out enough, there's no bugs. It feels warm today, no bugs. No bugs were out there. This is the perfect weather right now because there is no bugs. There is no bugs or there are no bugs? Is no R. Is no R. That making sense, Baltazar. The masses know what I'm saying. This is Swamp Thing. Man Thing. Not Swamp Thing. Man Thing. It's the Man Thing. Why is he Man Thing? He's weird. He should be called the Weird Thing. I should make up a guy. The Weird Thing. Man Weird Thing. I want to make up a guy that looks like that Sleepwalker. Now I want to do my own Man Thing. I do have a character named Dewey, who's my Man Thing. He's in Cora the Floor from Bora Bora. He's in her comic. It's called Dewey. And he's my version of the Man Thing. But he's cartoony. I should put a Man Thing type character in Powers in Action. That'd be fun. I'm letting this drawing take over. Mostly I'm adding all this blackness so it could pop. I need this thing to pop, man. It's popping now. I see it. See it popping? All the black ink's making it pop. So if you put too much black, if you put too much hatching, it will gray tone the thing. So if you do just enough, but you do solid blacks, and it'll make it pop. But then other times it will make it look gray. You know what I mean? Nobody cares, Baltazar. Shut up and draw. I hear you, man. I hear you. Critic's harsh, man. Critic doesn't care. He just wants his pizza. He wants his drink and he wants his pizza. That's all he cares about. He wants his drawing. Where's my stuff? That's what he says. That's what he says all the time. If you're ever getting into business where you need the post office, eventually you're gonna hear that. Hey man, where's my stuff? I want a refund. There's eBay people that always give me a hard time when I sell certain things. So I stopped selling certain things. It's people who, like, I would sell Migos on eBay, Man, everyone who bought from me was always complaining or something was weird. Package wouldn't get to them, especially with these trying times. The packages always took real long. So I always had to give people refunds just to shut them up, to please them. Not shut them up, but to please them. You ripped me off, Baltazar. So, no, I didn't, man. So, and then I used to sell head vases, those little miniature head vases. Every time I sell stuff like that, collectibles, I always get people complaining. So I stopped selling that stuff. Now I just do artwork. I sell little things. Something I could fit in a package that is not going to damage. I sell things that won't be damaged. That's mostly what it is. But when I sell my artwork, no one complains, which is really cool because it's respect. You know, I respect them, they respect me, and it's a collectible, and they're buying from me. So it's like, it's almost like dealing with friends. Well, if I take an extra 2 days or so to mail it, they don't complain. People, man, they said, I ordered this 4 days ago. I don't have it yet. I'm like, oh, man. Sorry, I was cooking dinner for my kids. I should have sent your package out first. But that's how it is. It's kind of it's a challenge. But I get it. I understand, though. But I stopped selling a lot of stuff because of that. Man, I got to do a more personal touch. Like, if I sell my drawings, people, it's more personal. They're like, oh, I get it. Cool, man. That's cool, my brother. That's all you had to say. You know? We're going to edit this out, Baltazar. And we might have to. Sorry. Might have to. All right. How's the man thing looking? It's looking man thingish. I should put the thing in here too. Swamp Thing, Man Thing, and the Thing. I'm gonna put him here. Should I put him in there? Swamp Thing and Man Thing. And the Thing. What's another thing? Giant thing? Is there a giant thing? Weird thing? I want to do a weird thing. Weird thing. Crazy thing. Opposite thing. Slimy thing. Marsh thing. How about a marsh thing? Because that's like a swamp. It's marshy. Gujinana thing. You're just talking now, Baltazar. That's a stump. Can you tell that's a stump? They're eating pizza off a stump. I'm gonna give him some hairs too. He needs hairs. Maybe on his face. Should I give him eyelashes? We'll go like that. I like monsters. Everyone loves drawing monsters. I don't think any artist would say, I hate drawing monsters. Horses, yes. Horses and cars. Those are the hardest things to draw. I used to never like drawing trees, but now I just let the brush go. Trees are easy, but they never look right to me. But horses and cars are the worst thing to draw ever. Hey, Baltazar, can you draw me a Camaro? I'd be like, no. It won't look like a Camaro. I draw cars. I draw them cartoony. My cars never look like cars. They never look like real cars. A lot of times I just trace them. If they need to be accurate, I'll trace them. You guys hear my creaky chair when I creak? We hear your creaky chair, Baltazar. What kind of background should I put? Should I put a background? What should I do? What should I do? I'm gonna give a little depth, shadow to this pizza. When I went to visit wrestlers for a little bit, and they brought me backstage. I was with Kazarian and Daniels, and I got to hear the play-by-play. Cody Rhodes said the play-by-play, and I was standing right next to the guy. And I was standing next to Kenny Omega and Adam Page, the wrestler, the cowboy, Adam Page. And he asked me, where are you from? You're from here? I'm like, yeah, I'm from Chicago. And he went, I heard they have good pizza. And I went, they have the best pizza, sir. And he says, get this man a pizza. That's what it said. That's what he said. Adam Page said that. So whenever I see him on TV, I think that. Get this man a pizza. That was a stupid story, Baltazar. It's true. It really happened. Papa Buck was in the room, too. None of them were mad at him, not like you see on TV. And they still beat him up. Okay, Papa Buck, you're going to get kicked in the face. He goes, okay. And they kicked him in the face. Got to check the time. I got to be done within, I think the kids are coming home. I got to be done in 15 minutes. Sweet. Yeah, I can't. I don't know if I'm going to finish. I think I'm going to make it look like you're looking at them through the weeds. That might be fun. So I hear my kids coming home now. I hear them. Or somebody else coming in. I don't know. That was always a thing. It could be someone else coming in. How is that a thing, Baltazar? It is. Sometimes it is. Could be. There used to be guys in my hallway sleeping all the time when I was a kid. I leave for school and there's a guy in the hallway. I said, Dad, there's a guy. They're here. I hear them. Used to be a guy in the hallway. My dad would have to kick him out. Just bums sleeping in my hallway. And then we had to lock the door after that. Too many guys. When it happens 2 or 3 times. Sorry, Jed. You got to leave. No, I don't know what his name was. But that's what would happen. I'm going to put these leaves all around. That might be cool, right? Should do one here. I like to fill up the page. It might be fun. Hey, they look cool. I can't draw much longer. I didn't realize it was almost 3:30. So I figure I could do a live stream before the kids come home. Know what I mean? We always know what you mean, Baltazar. I don't want to rush this piece because it's looking cool. But I also want to show you guys stuff. And I want to read your comments. I need to do all those things. I'm going to rinse the brush for now. Maybe I'll come back and finish this. What do you guys think so far? That's it. Swamp Thing and Man Thing eating pizza thing. I see the darks that I need to darken it up in places. But I'm gonna read comments, and then I'm gonna come back and show you some things I got. How about that? How about if I do that? I'm strapped in there real good with these chairs. Chairs and tripods are all around me, and cords and lighting. Your lighting sucks, Baltazar. All right, let's see. Let's see what you guys are saying. If you're saying anything. Oh, yeah, man. You guys are saying a lot of things. A lot of things being said. Let's see. We drawn today. I drew that. Good morning. Good morning, Mario. You're a good man. Matt Brazzi's here. Oh, yeah, drawing things. Yeah, man, I'm making things. Deep Red. Thing 1 and Thing 2. That's true. Johnny Fitz is here. Hey, sorry I can't stay. Kind of having a rough day. Well, look for the positive things, Johnny Fitz. Get through it, man. You can do it. Bonus art from Art. Yeah, man. You're a good man, Anthony. Is Kermit playing the banjo? Yeah, he could be. Kermit's on there. The True Man Show. Right, so it's right. The Truman Show on the Man Show. Man Thing. I have a feeling this commission is going to make me hungry for Swampza. Pizza in the swamp. Oh, yeah, man, Brazzy. Mr. S Thing. 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 Swamp Thing is Alec Holland. Man Thing is Ted Salas. But they can both be Steve. Yeah, one's Steve. The other one's Arthur, maybe. Tuesday with Artie. Yeah, man, Tuesday's going to be good. Tuesday's going to be a good show. But I don't want to tell you much yet until I set it up. And then it will be awesome. Troy's here. Oh, hell yeah. Troy's a good man. Swamp Thing is freshly showered. Yeah, he's smooth and shiny. Troy says he's laughing. He's LOLing. Lolling. Wolfie's here. Reveal. Cool. Love your pen brushwork. Thanks, man. Thanks, Wolfie. You are awesome. Anthony Latch. Yes, the world of characters needs a weird thing. Put weird thing in there. Yeah. I'm right, man. When I was a kid, everything you ordered said it would take 6 to 8 weeks. People are spoiled now. Yeah, man. That's true. 6 to 8 weeks because I'm buying myself time, too. Because sometimes I wouldn't get to it. I do a lot of drawings for people. I give you a lot of stuff. Yeah, man, I hear you, brother. You're a good man, Mark Spencer Reynolds. Bogman. The Bogman. Yeah, Bog thing. That would be cool, too. I debated having the Heap in there from Airboy Comics. The Heap. Bog Boy. You need to finish off camera, no worries. This one's for Anthony Latch, I'm thinking. Oh, yeah, man. Yeah, I might have to do it another time because I got a 3:30s when I go. I put the running shoes on and bam, off to the races. Marsh thing, weird thing, Steve thing. Looks awesome. You guys are awesome. Wolfie, eating pizza. Thingamajig. That's right, man. I get through every comment. Most people just read super chats. I read all of them. Mostly because I don't get super chats. I don't think we have enough subscribers yet to get super chats. But we will. I'm going to show you things before I go. I ordered a bunch of stuff. I ordered, I'm always pre-ordering things. I'm going to move this guy just so I don't, in case he's not dry. I'm going to finish him a little later. Probably tonight. Look I bought some Migos. Son of Frankenstein. I bought Rocky. I opened them all up too already. So I got Rocky. Rocky Migo. He's really cool. He's got a cool head. It looks like his head almost, instead of trying to go for the actor, they went for a caricature, I think. but he looks cool. And he's got the Italian stallion on the back and the little detail from the show, from the movie, Shamrock meets. He looks cool. I have a Muhammad Ali here somewhere. And I made I'm going to show you my custom. It's my custom Mr. T, Clubber Lang. They're going to fight. Ding, 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 ding. How about a real man? That's right. But he needs boots. I got to get a rope maybe. But they're going to fight. I also have Muhammad Ali here somewhere. He might be somewhere else. But I have him. And I got this guy. This is really cool. It's Boris Karloff's likeness, finally. And they've got him, Son of Frankenstein, he's called. I think I just cracked it. No, he's okay. It's got the vintage bodies, which is still got the rubber bands, which is kind of cool, but kind of don't always work out the way I want them. But I have a Frankenstein I'm working on. Oh, I don't know where I put him. He's under construction, but he has the old head, the vintage head that I got from the AHI figures. But this guy's cool. I like the fuzzy coat, fuzzy vest thing. But he looks cool, man. But the guy was after, like, I got all these in the mail. And then I saw them at Target, and I'm like, oh, man, I wish I had those. And then they came that day, or the next day or so. But look I got this guy, the Rocketeer, which he's really cool. I put the backpack on him. But the backpack's just on with, like, these straps. But he's still cool. But I like him. He's pretty accurate. But I showed my kids, like, what do you guys think of the Rocketeer? This is the factory-produced one. Or what do you guys think of this? Here's the factory one, but here's my custom one. And I think my custom one looks better. I like him better. The backpack's cooler. I think he just looks cool. The colors pop. Now, if they could have made this guy but red, if this was a reddish maroon jacket, he would look really awesome. And if they could have fixed this a certain way, because it kind of cuts into his coat. See? I might take this and add some different straps to them, because I have these kind of things. I saved these milk carton things. Maybe I could do that somehow. Wrap this milk carton on them. If I could find some like white ones, or maybe red would work. If I, something like that. It needs to be on him a certain way. I saved these things, and I saved the lids from the pull tabs from Half and Half. Oh, here, I got a bunch here. I save all this kind of stuff for customizing. So maybe these pull tabs, I could use one of these things. If I use one of these pull tabs, I could put this on his shoulder, like this. Use this as a strap or something. But that's what I do with these things. Because there's little plastic pieces that come in handy when customizing. I got all these milk things. I got a whole bunch of these all over the place. I save them just in case. Just in case, man. But this is cool. This guy needs some boots. He needs boots like Rocky. So he might just steal Rocky's. Oh! But this is my custom. These two guys are custom. They look cool. This is my custom Rocketeer. That's what I wanted to show you today. I'm going to put them here. I'm going to line them up. People see Migos. They're like, oh, those are cool, man. Oh, he almost went in the ink. Rocketeer, Rocky, Rocketeer, and Frankenstein. And, of course, the Swamp Things. The Swamp Thing. Swamp Thing Nation. Swamping the Thing. Murky Thing. Blog Thing. Bog, not blog. I'm going to let this go a little bit. I got to go do stuff. I got to drive people. I got to do things. And I'm going to add more to the background of this thing. It's going to look cool. It's going to pop out real good. Maybe add some flies and things. Add some bugs around here. It'll be cool, man. So stay tuned for another. I will do this again. So stay tuned for another edition. Another edition. So let me see what you guys are saying. Wolfie says, yep, custom's way better. The backpack is much cooler on the custom. Thanks, man. Like the helmet on the factory. Yeah, it looks good. The figure is cool. Thanks for reveals. The gold colored helmet is better. Yeah, I wish the factory one was a red coat. That would have been cool. Well, thank you for joining me today on this special show of Famous Cartoonist Draws Things. I will do this again. You guys are awesome. Okay, bye-bye.